is for you, Scotty. Happy Walleye Wednesday.
Happy Walleye Wednesday!
Happy Walleye Wednesday, Scotty.
Hey folks, I am done work for another week. I hope you enjoyed your week. I know I did mine. A friend of mine asked me today, what are you going to do this weekend? And instead of telling him, I thought I'd show him. So let's get started. So good morning, folks. It is Saturday morning. We are up and at 'em, and we are heading east currently to hook up with our good friends, the Metro East Anglers. Thanks again for joining me last night. That is a weekly ritual. I go and pick up those dead minnows that our good friends down at True Canadian Outdoors set aside for us. And of course, people ask me, you know, Scott, why would you use dead minnows to feed live fish? Well, if the walleye don't eat them, other organisms within the pond will, whether it be another crustacean, crayfish, it doesn't matter. You're feeding, it's biomass, so you're feeding the ecosystem. And it's all about feeding the fish ultimately. And of course, that's exactly what I am hoping to do by doing that. And of course, the price is right. It's a lot cheaper to buy dead minnows than it is live. But anyway, sit back and enjoy the ride. We are heading out towards Markham Road. We're hooking up with Metro East Anglers. We are going to be doing a park cleanup at the Milne Dam, as well as hopefully seeing some big fish. So stay tuned.
Happy Walleye Wednesday! Happy Walleye Wednesday!
So folks, I have run into my good friend Paul Baltovich. Always a pleasure to see you yet again,
You
Paul.
as well.
We are here with Metro East Anglers. We are at the Milne Dam, which is basically the top of the Rouge River.
Yes.
And currently right now we're getting set up. We are going to be doing what, Paul, today?
We're gonna actually do some work to clean up our fish ladder. Over the winter, debris flows downstream and it finds the path of least resistance. There's a strong flow coming through the fish ladder, so the lumber tends to come around, block up the cage, and somewhat restrict the movement of the migratory rainbow trout.
And that's the important part, is we've got to allow water to get into that fish ladder so these fish can move. Now, we're also being told anyway, that there are fish inside a cage that we're going to see.
That's right. We're actually fishing right now with our basket in the fish ladder, which means that the trout that are coming upstream are going to go into the basket and remain there until we bring the basket up and process the rainbow trout, and then put them over the dam to allow them to continue the journey upstream to spawn.
So we're going to be seeing probably some natural run rainbow as well as some hatchery raised as well. There'll be a good mix.
Yeah, I would expect so. We are responsible for a stocking program here on the Rouge. We kind of act as a subcontractor for the Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry, and we do process every rainbow trout that comes into the basket. We weigh them, measure them, inspect them for overall health, lamprey marks, etc., and then we tag them with a specific Metro East Anglers tag that has our phone number on it, so that anglers that catch the fish in other areas of the lake can report the movement of the fish.
Well, I'll tell you, this is what Paul said just to me about a second ago. This is the hands-on of fisheries management, and we are going to see it firsthand today. So Paul, looks like we're getting set up to start moving some lumber, so I guess we better get it started.
Absolutely.
Right on, let's go.
Dude, there's like, oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, oh, this is so cool.
So you see it says MEA, which is the Metro East Anglers, and then there's numbers on there. See all those little numbers on the tags? And on the back side there's a phone number. So that way if you catch one in the river, the lake, or the stream, you call that number in, just report where you caught it. That way we know where the fish have been going throughout the system. So here we're going to measure the fish. Sometimes they're pretty feisty. Just watch your hand here. We're going to get the fork length in metric. So it's 580. Grab the tail. We're going to put it in the weigh scale. And we're going to weigh it right now. You keep your net. Put them in there. You go in and put the tag. Okay. And you can throw them right over the top.
So good morning, folks. We are heading out to the Schwa to meet our buddy Moose and OFC. We're going to be doing a creek cleanup at the Oshawa Creek. So climb aboard and let's go have a look and see what OFC has in store. Hey folks, it's Walleye Wednesday.
Happy Walleye Wednesday.
Yeah, baby. So here we are. We're out in Oshawa. We are with Moose Bertew from OFC, who is organizing a river cleanup on Oshawa Creek. We've got members just starting to file in, but Moose, tell us a little bit about what's going to go on today.
So a couple of weeks back, we had a few people ask us, have you been down to the Oshawa Creek? Have you seen it? What kind of condition is it in? We went down and it was a mess. So a few of the guys from North Shore, myself, and Tug Life, we decided, let's pick a nice Sunday and go out and do some cleaning. City hopped on board. They provided us with all the bags and all the gloves, and then we went.
You got the claw too.
The grabby claws, yeah. Princess Auto hopped on board, and Canadian Tire hopped on board. The radio station hopped on board. So we're gonna go down and collect as much garbage as we can and make a day of it. It's a beautiful day out.
Absolutely. Let's get geared up and let's get down to Oshawa Creek.
Let's do it.
Right on, Moose.
Game on.
Well, Moose, here we are at the end of it all.
Yes.
I tell you, it doesn't say much about our environment when in about 2 hours of picking, we managed to get, 30 bags of garbage?
30 bags.
Yeah,
it was actually
a whole mess of it.
Yeah, there was a whole mess of it. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
No.
But there was a school that came out a couple days ago. They did a great job, but we got a little bit closer to the banks and we managed to get 30 bags. So thank you very much for coming out. Thanks to everybody that came out, Tug Life, North Shore Tackle, all the volunteers. It was a fantastic afternoon. Thank you.
And the beautiful part about this, guys, is this is grassroots. This is fisheries management at its absolute finest.
Absolutely.
So when you see it on Facebook, online, don't hesitate to get yourself involved. It only takes a couple hours out of your time, and look at what you can accomplish.
For sure.
So there you have it, guys. There is a weekend full of fisheries management. I want to thank Metro East Anglers for showing us the fish ladder at the Milne Dam, all the cleanup they do around that dam, as well as the park in which that dam is located. They do some great work out there and continue to do great work on the North Shore of Lake Ontario. Not to mention OFC, who did riverbank cleanup as well as a park cleanup at Oshawa Creek. Kudos to you guys, kudos to you two groups for setting these kind of events up and getting anglers involved in fisheries management. And it doesn't matter whether it's tagging fish, cleaning a riverbed, or simply catch and release. So till next week, guys, be responsible anglers, catch your limit, limit your catch, and let's get ready for that open water season. Till next week, all the best.